Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. First of all, excuse the mess in the background. I had literally just gotten this room spick and span, and then we ended up having to do a load of washing, so we had to put a clothes horse out and the room ended up as a dumping ground yet again. But anyway, without further ado, today I'm going to do an empties video. I really like doing these videos. Let me know in the comment section down below if you enjoy watching them. So I'm going to start off with the two awkward ones, and they're two candles. This one here is the Yankee candle Chocolate Bunnies. I got this in the Easter collection last year and I was obsessed with it. Now I just find it a really sickly smell. Completely burned down to the bottom. I might actually use the end bits maybe for my tart burner, but I wouldn't repurchase this because it just ended up feeling and smelling a bit sickly. Next is a soy candle, and I think this is from Penny's. It's the Starlights brand and it's in the baby powder. I find this distinctly creepy. There's like a baby on the front of the candle, but anyway, and it smells really nice, really fresh, really clean, like baby laundry, and I love that smell. Completely burned down to the bottom, and I would repurchase this, and I think it was only €5. I either got it in deals, Mr. Price, or Penny's. Can't be sure, but it was really nice. And it's a soy candle, which means it burns a little bit more evenly and it emulates a really nice smell around the apartment. Next on to the bag. I'm just going to pull things out at random. I finished another Garnier Micellar cleansing water and I love this stuff. I already have another one on the go and I have another one in backup. This will forever be in my empties. I love this stuff to take off my makeup. Next is the Miyake baby shampoo, which is the Aldi knockoff version of the Johnson's & Johnson's baby shampoo. I don't use this for my hair, I use this for my makeup brushes and I love it and I find it works fine. It looks like there's some left in the end, but it won't come out. Next is an acne medication, and this is Acne Side 5% gel. And I use this when my skin is having a bit of a freak attack. It's completely finished. It's actually quite hard to find a benzoyl peroxide treatment in Ireland at the moment for whatever reason, but I've stocked up on these. I have a couple of tubes and they are cracked open when my skin is acting the maggot. So I really like this stuff. If you'd like a full review on this, let me know in the comments. Next is a toner, and this is the Soin du Visage by Tonique Douceur Sans Alcool. A facial toner without alcohol. This is like a huge bottle. I got this in McCabe's Pharmacy in Dundrum, and I remember I just needed a toner to get me out of a pinch, and I was a bit broke at the time, and this is only a few euro. Wouldn't really recommend it. I didn't find it did anything amazing, and I've since returned back to my Body Shop Seaweed toner, which is here. Looks like this, and I find it really, really good. So I wouldn't recommend this. Next is a shampoo, and this is the Schwarzkopf Professional Bonacure Scalp Therapy Deep Cleansing Shampoo. When I get my hair done, my stylist always recommends this stuff to me, so I got the shampoo. Because I have a sensitive scalp, she thinks that this stuff is really good, and it was okay, but it wasn't the best. I find tea gel much, much better. Not so much of an empty, but I'm throwing this fecker out, is a brush, and this is the Sigma Large Powder F30 brush. I haven't had this for an awfully long time, but it's never really worked for me. It sheds like a mother, so I really don't like using this, and I will be throwing this out as much as it pains me to do so. Just a large powder brush that looks like this. Next is tea gel. This is always in my empties. I like the one for greasy hair more than the one for normal hair or dry hair. It just works better on my scalp. Next is the Ted Baker body lotion. It's actually much bigger than this. I cut it open to get the last of the product out. I got this in a Christmas set last year and I really enjoyed using this. Smells really nice and I recommend it. The CVS facial cleansing pads that I got when I was in America. Finally finished those up. I actually really liked those. I really liked the size. They were expensive. Next is a day moisturizer, and this is the Olay Essentials Complete Care Normal to Dry moisturizer. It comes in a really nice tub that looks like this. It has SPF 15, smells nice, and my skin quite liked it. It broke out a little bit at the start when I was using this, but after a while it kind of got used to it and it felt very much like a primer, so it sat really well underneath makeup. And from what I remembered, the ingredients, silicone was quite high up, so if you're sensitive to silicone I wouldn't recommend it, but if you find silicones work for you, then I really recommend that. I somehow managed to finish 3 perfumes this month, which is kind of crazy. I finished Sarah Jessica Parker's Lovely. I really like this. I got this for super cheap in Debenhams, like I think it was €20 or something for 100 ml of the eau de parfum. I really liked this back in the day and I still quite like it, but I don't find the lasting power to be that great for an eau de parfum, but for the price, I mean, you can't argue with it for an everyday perfume. Next is probably my second favourite perfume of all time, maybe my favourite. This is L'Eau d'Issey from Issey Miyake. This is the female version of the men's Issey Miyake, and I love it. It's such a distinctive smell. If you haven't smelled this before, I highly recommend you just take a sniff. Take a sniff. Oh, I really like that smell, and I will definitely be repurchasing this. And whenever someone smells it from you, they immediately know it's Issey Miyake. It's so distinctive. Next is another perfume that I also really liked, and this is a Givenchy Very Irresistible. It comes in a lovely bottle that looks like this, and it looks like you get an awful lot of product even though it's only 75 mils. This actually had really good lasting power on the skin and on your clothes, and people used to smell it off me and say, you always smell so nice, Laura. And it's kind of similar to the Issey Miyake actually, so if you like Issey, maybe give this a sniff too. Really, really like that. That was a gift from my mum, and I would definitely buy it again. We're coming to the end of it, I promise. This is the Quad Fast Hair Mask Treatment. I got this at the Quad launch in Temple Bar a couple of months ago, and oh my god, it smells so good. I remember I kind of left it sitting there for a while, and Holly from the channel Naked Without My Lippy sent me a text saying it was like groundbreaking how good it was. So I decided to crack it open and give it a go, and it actually was really, really good. Smelled really good, and I used it as an overnight treatment, and it left my hair feeling really soft and smooth and detangled and nice. I finished the Dr. Auschka Day Rose Day Cream because I saw an interview with JLo on a chat show, and someone asked her how she kept her skin looking so youthful, and she said it was all down to this stuff. I used it. It was quite expensive. I think it was close to €40 for this little tube, so damn, I was getting every single last drop out. It was nice, but I didn't find it was anything amazing. It was very, very heavy on the skin. I could only really use this at night time, which kind of contradicts the whole rose day cream aspect of it. But I did enjoy it while I used it, and I found it was nice to just pump some hydration into my skin at night, but probably a little bit too heavy for my skin, and I possibly would not repurchase this again. We'll see. Now onto lip products. I have 3 lip glosses here that I'm not finished, but I'm throwing them out because they are done. These are 3 NYX lip glosses. These are the Mega Shine lip glosses. This one is in the colour Lala, and it's kind of a hot pink. I'll give you a quick swatch. Looks like that. They just don't smell like they used to, so it's time to give those a miss. Next is a neutral colour, and this is called, it doesn't say, but I think it was like Sponge Cake. Oh no, it's here. Yep, Sponge Cake. I actually really like the formulation of these lip glosses. That's it there beside Lala. It's kind of gone a bit bitty and chunky, just doesn't feel nice on the lips anymore. And this one I think is called Natural. Yep, Natural. And it's quite similar to Sponge Cake, just a little bit more pink and a little bit darker. So you can kind of see what those 3 colours look like there, and those have come to the end of their life, so those are going in the bin. Another lip product, and this is the NYX, no it's not NYX, it's the Revlon lip butter in the colour Creme Brulee. Again, like it's just finished, but it's not quite, but it's come to the end of its life. It's actually very similar to that middle NYX lip gloss. That's the butter here. It was nice. I got this because Anna Sacconi said it was kind of her ultimate nude colour, but I just found it didn't really suit my colouring as much as it suited her. My favourite eye cream in the whole world, the Boots Simply Sensitive Hydrating Eye Cream. These are always in my empties as well. A lot of these are repeats. 2 of the Rapid Brow products. I assume you've seen my Rapid Brow results and progress video. Basically this was life-changing stuff, and I will link that down below. Blistex Relief Cream, again another repeat. I have repurchased. I always have it in my possession. I love it. And I think this is the last thing. No, the second last thing. This is a new eye cream I've been trying out, and this is the Lacura Expert Double Effect Eye Gel. It looks like this. This stuff is really, really, really nice. It feels very silicone-y, but I don't think silicone is very high up in the ingredients, if it's there at all. And I find when you rub it in under your eyes, it kind of sinks in really quickly, like your skin drinks it up really quickly. I really liked this, and for luck I bought a second because this was only on the special buys, so you won't be able to find it on a weekly basis. But I have another one there to keep me going, and hopefully it will pop up in the special buys once again. And last, this is a concealer from Maybelline. It's the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Dark Circles in the colour Fair. I really like this stuff, but I found towards the end it was starting to sting my eyes. That kind of freaks me out because I don't have sensitive eyes. Would I purchase it again? Possibly, but if it started stinging me, I'd be like, no, that's going in the bin. But for what it was, I really liked it. I don't know, can you get this in Ireland? Because I always have to purchase these in the States when I go over. Also not a great fan of the sponge tip because it's just not hygienic. So that's everything I had in my Empties bag. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you in my next video. Bye!